You know how you got a song in your head? Like, I'm trying to set up the stuff for this video and I just keep thinking, let's straighten it out. If you know that song, you old and you country. Both of them, okay? But anyway, let's get into today's video. We are going to be doing a wrap-up of the base study featuring Kinky-Curly Curling Custard as a base. So let's straighten it out and get into this video. But first, hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. So, overall statements about using Kinky-Curly Curling Custard as a base. Number one, I do want to acknowledge here that it is a heavier product. Some hairstylists are kind of like about recommending it because it is heavy. Number two, I will say that you will eventually need to clarify your hair if you continue to use this as a base. And then overall comments about the performance. Hair that has had this on as a base tends to be hair that when the gel cast breaks, it's luscious, it's delicious, it has movement, and also these combos tend to have a little bit more shine. In these base study wrap-up videos, I want to do like the best of times and the worst of times, you know, like that. Isn't that in a book? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. But for this one, I really could find something that I liked about every combo. There really wasn't a combo where I was like, this completely and absolutely sucks. So what I'll do is I will start off still with the best combo. Okay, so the best combo for Kinky-Curly Curling Custard as a base is Frozen. Soul Tanicle's Frozen over the top. I just really like the way that it looked. First of all, it dried faster than my Jello Shot Wash and Go, because these two gels are kind of similar. It dried faster than that one, and then like as it fluffed out naturally over the course of the week, I just liked the way that it bloomed a little bit better. It just looked slightly better in my opinion. And the days that it lasted was until the wash. We already knew that that was going to happen because there are other people who've watched my channel for some time and that's their staple wash and go combo. That's what they put on their hair on a regular basis, and we love to see that. As far as a combo that really wasn't that great, I will say the Wonder Curl Jelly. Listen, I hear the notes. Gorgeously soft. Hair has a lot of weight and movement. However, I think that now that I've moved towards in the last year or two doing these big sections with my wash and go, I don't think I'm using enough jelly. Like, I'm not using as much as I used to use back in the day. So the hair is coming out a lot softer than back when I originally was using it. Back in the day, what I was using was I was doing like the little flat iron rows and putting the product in like that and kind of raking it through. And so I would get beautiful results, but I was using a lot more product. And then the new scent. Combine it being a little bit more soft with my current wash and go routine with the new scent. I don't really like the new scent, y'all. Originally it had like a false grape type scent. Now it has this like lotion from the perfume kit type scent that I don't really like. So I think that after I do the base study in its entirety, I think I will retire the Wonder Curl Get Set Jelly from my collection, just because it's not matching how I style my hair in my routine right now. And also my expectations of how I prefer my hair to be. So I think I'm going to have to let it go for that reason after this. Now, to run through all the other combos that I did and just give my notes on them, we have the Jello Shot. Jello Shot is easy and smooth to apply with Kinky-Curly Curling Custard underneath. If you know, you know. Jello Shot will drag on you. Like, if your hair is dragging and snagging when you are using Jello Shot, please stop using whatever you're using underneath it and get something better underneath it. It has such strong hold that this is a good candidate where you could put a creamy leave-in or a curl cream underneath it and not really sacrifice hold or definition. If it's dragging, stop using it immediately. The hair is firmly set but not crispy and seems to have moisture, and that one also lasted until wash. I didn't really give you guys how long the Wonder Curl one lasted, but that one lasted 3 days. I just want to throw that out there as well. Okay, Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft. I did a video on this one, so I will pop a link up here for the video, and then I will link it at the end of this video for you guys to check out once you're done with this one. This combo is the reason why I purchased the Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft in the first place. So listen, I wrote, I smell like a fabric softener sheet. We don't use scented laundry stuff at our house. because we have pets and things. And so the smell is smelling to me. It's very strong. And it says big hair that was defined with no frizz, beautiful. Similar to foam styled hair. I was like, this is it. This is beautiful. I love the way that it looks. Days lasted were 3 because it was softer. At the end of the video, I expressed some concern over adding a topper because I felt like maybe the topper would take away what made the wash and go so beautiful. But guess what, guys? I don't know how this has become a thing, but it is a thing, okay? This is that combo with Imba over it. It's still day 1. I did my hair yesterday, so it's still too early to tell if it did anything or made a difference. But I feel like it didn't take away the stuff that made that wash and go gorgeous, in my opinion. It still has the elements of what it had before. Don't know how much this is picking up. It still has all the elements of what it had before so far. So we'll see how it takes me over the next couple of days. I am traveling to Georgia, and whenever I go to Georgia, it's less humid in the air, and also it's cooler there. That's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt in 77-degree weather in Georgia, because the airport's cold and I don't want to wear a jacket. So that's why I'm dressed like this, because it's hot girl. Hot girl remix. But anyway, yeah, putting the topper over there it's not as scary as I thought that it was going to be. Maybe a foam over the top would be very nice as well with this combo, but I think that this is beautiful. I love it. It's fluffy hair, you know. I wouldn't go get a haircut with this hair, but it's definitely really, really defined and luscious and pretty. I didn't put it as my favorite though, just because I know the Jello shot, because the frozen had like more, it lasted longer, and the original of this only lasted 3 days. But with Imba over it, I might be able to get some more. All right. I lost a light, y'all. I lost a light. I was wondering when the batteries were going to run out on those. We're going to keep the video going just like this, halfway dark, because it's kind of cloudy and overcast today. So anyways, charge your batteries, girl. All right, so anyway, then the last combo I did was with the Earth Tones Max. I was nervous about this one because the Kinky-Curly is a heavy gummy product. The Earth Tones Max is a heavy gummy product. So I'm like, I'm putting 2 products that have similar qualities on top of each other, and I was like, this is going to be nasty. So this looked great. It began to age differently than the others though, okay? So it developed like a kind of producty built-up over the top to where my husband was like, your hair is producty. What is, you know? And then it got heavier as the days went. And of course, naturally, as it gets heavier, the curls were the curls were losing definition. So it aged differently than my other wash and goes in a way that was kind of, it did eventually get nasty. It didn't start nasty, but it got there. Did it look great in the beginning? Yes, it did. It looked great. And the days lasted on that one was 4. Because that Earth Tones Max has a little bit of a heavier hold. But I think that under the Earth Tones Max is another one that I would probably put maybe a more light botanical gel, or maybe a lighter creamy leave-in, because it is that heavier product. Putting something that's so similar underneath it, I think is what kind of did it in, even though I think that it did initially look pretty good. Now, if you're someone who's a frequent hair washer, all of these combos would work for you, because you could just wash your hair before it goes out, because at least at the short end, they looked good, but they only lasted 3 days. And then the Earth Tones lasted 4 days, but you probably could wash that one in advance too before it gets super producty. And then I did have the long-lasting combos as well. So frequent hair washers, I think you guys may find something here with the combos that I tried on this leg of the base study. As I said before, I am linking that video, the Miss Jessie's video, so you guys can see that excellent combo, beautiful hair. I would also like to do a little plug for the fact that in the description box at the very bottom, I have links to discount codes. I like to occasionally mention this because people may not realize it, where you can get percentages off of things that you like to buy or places that you like to shop. So definitely go to the description box and check that out. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.